Okay, hi, thanks for coming back for part two. So in part one, we looked at the cue I put together really quickly for this really nice piece of footage using Concept 2. I'm using multiple instances here, and in the first part, we just showed the actual track itself. Didn't actually show what Concept 2 is doing under the various layers. So let's take a quick look at that now. So starting off with the first layer, I started off with the Griff Rhys-Jones bass patch. This is a really good starting point. I'm using Ableton's chord plugin here to give an extra octave above what I played in with a MIDI controller, just to thicken up that bass, give it a bit of an extra dimension. So it's a nice starting point. I just felt like it needed a bit of extra boost and an extra kind of dimension in that really thick, heavy bass. So I'm using the Disturbia preset from our cinematic collection here to thicken up that bass layer. Again, another octave up as well, so it sounds a bit like this. It's much more distorted, richer, darker sound. Really nice, dark cinematic preset. So putting those two together, we get this nice, heavy, rich bass that we're using to kind of underpin the whole track. So to pick out this melody on top, I started off with the bowed metal preset. It's a really unusual, really cinematic style, rich preset. Got the granular oscillators going on here through a bowed guitar in the convolution reverb that gives it that really unusual sound. So it's really eerie. It really catches you, really draws you in. However, it follows the melody, but it doesn't really like gel that melody in so well. So what I did here is add an 80s pad preset. It's just a pretty classic straight up 80s pad, but just to underpin that melody, give it a bit more strength. So those two presets together, it just helps the melody really come through in the mix. So just to finish off, I felt like it needed again something mysterious, something really in a high register, something to really help the whole thing float, fill out the whole range. So I'm using the crossfader preset here, just to add some high frequencies into the register. It's quite noisy, but it just fills out that space together with the other melody. It just gives this really atmospheric vibe, which is really cool. And then adding in the basses as well. Fantastic. And Concept 2 was such a powerful tool to have at my disposal to make this clip. The whole thing took me about 10 minutes. And I think it's a really nice little clip, really atmospheric piece of music done really quickly using Concept 2. Thanks for watching.